What's going on YouTube? Matt Tolson here, bringing you another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 things I hate about my 2016 Toyota Tacoma. I've had the truck for 2 years now, come June. So in a later video, kind of be going over my final thoughts and how I've liked owning the car for 2 years now. But like I said, in today's video, I'm going to be going over 3. It was hard for me to come up with 3 as it is. I was going to do 5, but I genuinely couldn't come up with 5 things I hate about the truck. I've loved every bit of owning this truck. And as I said, going to be going over those 3, and let's get into it. So starting up front, guys, we're going to be going over the first thing I don't like about the truck. When you get the truck from the factory, it comes with a guard, I guess you could say, that goes under here. It bolts 6 bolts up under there. And I ended up taking it off. I really disliked it. It gave the front end a real boxy look, and it made the tires look super small, especially for having a lift and oversized tires. I didn't like how it made the front end look lower than the rear as it was. So I ended up having them take that off. I think it gave it a really cool look. It gave it more of a pre-runner look. Unfortunately, you do have some exposed pieces there. You have that skid plate and then a tow hook for if you get stuck. But obviously, it's being a Toyota, you don't get stuck. But I had them take that off, so it leaves it more exposed, but I think it made the front end not look wider, but it gave it more of a wider feel to it. And it completed the overall look, so you can see more of the tires, you can see the suspension components. Kind of like on a real pre-runner, you can see the control arms, but with that guard there, it kind of blocked it, so it made it look a little funny. But that's my first thing I did not like about the truck. As I said, I took it off. So we're gonna hop right into the driver's seat here, and we'll hop right into the second thing I dislike, and that would be how the truck sits. So it being a mid-sized truck, it's low, it's gonna be a smaller cab compared to obviously a Ford or like a Dodge Ram. You're not gonna have nearly as much room. The cab's gonna be smaller, shorter. Keeping that in mind, when I bought the truck, I knew size was going to be not a problem, but it wasn't going to be the best attribute to the car. And that brings me to my second thing I dislike about the truck is the fact how low you sit in comparison to the ground. So in most trucks, you're going to sit maybe up here, so then you sit more above the ground. In this truck, you sit kind of reclined, even with the seat, the backrest pushed forward. You still have that kind of sitting back feel. So on road trips and other long drives, it kind of gets annoying. It kind of feels like you're reclining. You kind of get tired sitting like that, as if you weren't maybe sitting up a little bit higher, it wouldn't be as big of a problem. Nonetheless, it's not that big of a problem. I don't take this thing on long road trips, so I never really have that, I guess, tired feeling of driving this thing. But nonetheless, had to throw it on there. I think about it a lot. But since we're already in the cab here, we can pop right into the third and final thing I dislike about the truck is the location of the traction control button. Being in other trucks, other Toyotas, and other cars in general, you would have maybe the traction control button down here, down there, somewhere over there. I felt it was a little goofy for them to put it up by the visor and where the sunglasses go. So right here is where the shades go, and then obviously this is your interior lights. So it can be kind of annoying. Say you're driving and you need to hit that button. Sometimes you hit that, and I felt it was a piss poor location for them to put that there, being that obviously you're not going to want to use it a bunch, but nonetheless, put it in a functional spot. I think up there, it's the only thing up there besides the sunglasses, and it gives it not symmetric look, for one, that being kind of picky, but 2, it just doesn't look right up there. It looks kind of like they didn't know where else to put it. They put the 4-wheel drive next to the start button. Maybe that was their intentions, or they ran out of, I know in other packaged cars, you get different accessories there. I was able to have a separate switch, then I put my own switch there. I mean, they could have put it down there. I know in the other models, cars of trucks with I forget the package, but comes with dual climate control. That's where all that stuff is. So maybe that was what their concern was, is they didn't want to have to put it in different spots per different packages of cars, which I can understand. You know, they're in the business to make money. They're not trying to have a bunch of different spots for cars and, you know, certain buttons, which I totally understand. But I felt that they could have came up with a better spot for it nonetheless. I think putting it somewhere down, you know, maybe here, you know, instead of having that little storage there that you can maybe fit a clicker in, you know, and just, you know, getting away with just that storage, or maybe putting it down there next to the buttons and adding more buttons down there, or even, you know, by the shifter. I just felt having it up top there next to the exterior interior lights and the sunglass holder wasn't the best spot for it. Nonetheless, it's a pretty petty thing to say. I don't have a problem with it. I don't turn traction control off. I don't need to drift. I don't feel the need to drift, so I don't turn it off very much, but when I do, it can be annoying. Or if I'm turning on the lights to kind of see what's in my car, if I'm trying to find something, I have bumped it before because it was there and I accidentally hit it. But like I said, nonetheless, it's not that big a deal. And that's gonna be mostly it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's gonna be a shorter video, trying to get some more content out there. We had some trips planned. They ended up falling through, which is a bummer. I actually don't know if I showed you guys this yet, but I actually got the badges painted. I ended up just ordering ones that were already gloss black. I didn't really want to do the plasti dip or paint on myself, so I ended up ordering them already blacked out for my truck, and I think they came out real nice. You know, now I really don't have any more chrome on the car besides in the headlights. Still looking for a company that can paint those. So if anybody out there paints, like takes apart the headlight, paints them, I want to do those in flat black or a satin black, you know, kind of just to delete the chrome even to the next level. And or if possible, either wrap the chrome on here or take it apart and paint it black as well. So if there's anybody out there that knows how to do that, definitely leave a comment, or I have my Instagrams right here. My Instagram is gonna be there. Throw me a DM, let me know, comment on one of my pictures. I would love to get in contact with you. I've been looking to do that for a while now, and I feel like it would be kind of complete the truck, because now that I got rid of the chrome grille, there's nothing really besides the fog lights that are chrome on it anymore. So like I said, definitely leave a comment, let me know. Definitely be interested in that. Nonetheless, thanks guys for checking out the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.